My beloved child, come closer and quiet your heart for a moment, because I have seen the storm that has been raging inside your mind, and I know how desperately you have been searching for a harbor of safety where your thoughts can finally rest. You have walked through so many days pretending to be strong for everyone around you, wearing a smile while your soul is tired. But right now, I want you to drop that heavy armor and simply breathe in my presence. I am not looking at your performance or your perfection. I am looking at your heart, and I see a beautiful spirit that is weary from trying to figure everything out on its own. This message is the answer to the silent prayers you have whispered into the darkness, the assurance that you are not lost, you are not forgotten, and you are certainly not alone in this journey. I know that lately, the noise of the world has been so loud that it has drowned out the gentle rhythm of my grace, leaving you feeling scattered and anxious about things that are completely out of your control. You have been waking up in the middle of the night, your mind instantly flooding with worries about tomorrow, about finances, about your family, and about the direction your life is heading. But I want you to know that I am the shepherd who watches over you while you sleep, and I never slumber nor sleep, so you do not have to carry the burden of the world on your shoulders. Peace is not found in having all the answers or seeing the entire map of your future. Peace is found in trusting the one who holds the future, and that one is me, your loving Father who has never failed you. There is a reason you felt drawn to this message today, a divine appointment that I set up before the foundations of the world, because I knew exactly what your soul would need at this precise moment in time. You may think it is a coincidence or just an algorithm, but nothing in my kingdom happens by accident. Every step you take is guided by my hand, even when you cannot feel it. I am reaching out to you through these words to break the chains of overthinking that have kept you bound, to silence the lies of the enemy that say you are not enough, and to remind you of your true identity. You are my masterpiece, created with a purpose that is greater than your pain and a destiny that is brighter than your darkest fears. And today, I am restoring your peace. You have been carrying a heavy load of what-ifs and should-haves, replaying past mistakes and dreading future scenarios that have not even happened yet. And this mental exhaustion is draining the joy from your spirit. My child, I did not create you to live in a state of constant survival mode, always waiting for the other shoe to drop or bracing yourself for bad news. I created you to thrive in my love, to walk in a peace that passes all understanding, a peace that stands firm even when the ground beneath you feels shaky. Give me your past, for it is washed clean by my grace. Give me your future, for it is secured by my promise. And live fully in this present moment where my presence is wrapping around you like a warm blanket. I feel the tension you hold in your body, the tightness in your chest that comes from trying to control outcomes that are simply too big for human hands to manage. You have been fighting battles that belong to me, trying to fix people who can only be changed by my spirit, and trying to open doors that I have shut for your protection. It is time to surrender the need to know everything and replace it with the confidence that I am good, and that I am working all things together for your good, even the things that currently make no sense to you. Let go of the steering wheel and let me drive, for I know the road ahead. I see the obstacles you cannot see, and I will navigate you safely to the destination I have prepared for you. Do not mistake the silence of this season for my absence, for it is often in the quietest moments that I am doing my deepest work within your soul, preparing you for the blessings that are about to be released. You have felt like you are in a waiting room, watching others move forward while you seem stuck in the same place. But I tell you that this is not stagnation. This is preparation. I am strengthening your roots so that when the harvest comes, you will be able to stand tall and not be toppled by the weight of the blessing. Your patience is being crafted into a golden character, and your trust is being refined like silver in the fire, making you more beautiful and resilient than you have ever been before. I see the tears you have cried when no one was watching, the silent pleas for help when the pressure became too much to bear, and I want you to know that I have collected every single tear in a bottle. You are precious to me, and your pain matters to me. I am not a distant God who is indifferent to your suffering, but a compassionate Father who hurts when you hurt. When you feel overwhelmed, remember that you can run to me and find a refuge, a strong tower where the enemy cannot touch you. I am your hiding place, your shield, and your defender, and I am fighting battles in the spiritual realm on your behalf right now, dismantling the traps that were set for you and clearing the path for your victory. The anxiety you feel is often a sign that you are trying to carry tomorrow's load with today's strength, but I only give you enough grace for this day, for one day at a time. When you project your mind into the future and imagine all the possible problems, you are walking into a territory where my grace has not yet been allocated, and that is why you feel the weight of it crushing you. Come back to the present, come back to me, and trust that when tomorrow comes, I will be there waiting for you with fresh mercies and new strength. You do not need to have the strategy for next year or even next month. You only need to take the next step of faith that I am illuminating right in front of you. Listen to the gentle rhythm of your breath and realize that it is a gift from me, a constant reminder that I am sustaining your life moment by moment. If I care enough to keep the breath in your lungs and the beat in your heart, how much more will I take care of the problems that are keeping you awake at night? Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, yet I feed them. And are you not much more valuable to me than they are? You are worth more than many sparrows. You are worth the life of my son, and I will not abandon the one for whom I paid such a high price. Let this truth settle deep into your bones and displace the fear that has taken residence there. You have been searching for peace in changed circumstances, thinking that if you just had more money or a different job or a restored relationship, then you would finally feel calm. But I say to you that true peace does not come from the outside in. It flows from the inside out, springing up from the well of my spirit living within you. I can give you peace in the middle of the storm, joy in the middle of the trial, and rest in the middle of the chaos, because my peace is not dependent on what is happening around you. It is a supernatural gift that guards your heart and mind, a fortress that the world cannot breach, and it is available to you right now, in this very moment, regardless of what your bank account says or what the doctors report. There is a weariness in your soul that sleep cannot fix, because it is a spiritual fatigue born from carrying burdens that are not yours to carry. You have taken on the worries of your children, the stress of your parents, the problems of your friends, and while your heart is kind, you must remember that you are not the savior of the world. Release them into my hands, for I love them even more than you do, and I am capable of handling their situations with infinite wisdom and power. By letting go, you are not abandoning them. You are entrusting them to the one who can actually make a difference, and in doing so, you will find the rest that your soul has been craving. I am calling you to a season of deeper trust, where you stop relying on your own understanding and start leaning entirely on my infinite wisdom. Your logic can only take you so far, and your plans are limited by your human perspective. But my ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. I see the end from the beginning, and I know exactly how to weave the threads of your life together to create a tapestry of grace and glory. Trust me when the road is dark. Trust me when the answer is delayed. And trust me when things don't go the way you expected, for I am always working for your ultimate good. Do not let the spirit of fear dictate your decisions or paralyze your progress, for fear is a liar that distorts reality and makes obstacles look like mountains that cannot be moved. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind. A mind that is calm, focused, and anchored in my truth. When a fearful thought knocks on the door of your mind, do not invite it in for tea. Instead, answer the door with my word and watch the fear flee. You have the authority to take every thought captive and make it obedient to Christ. So exercise that authority and reclaim the territory of your mind for my peace. You have been feeling like you are walking through a valley of shadows, where everything feels uncertain and the light seems dim. But I am with you, and my rod and my staff comfort you. You are never walking alone, even when you feel the most isolated. My presence is as close as the air you breathe, and my angels are encamped around you to protect you. This valley is not your destination. It is merely a passageway to the high places I have prepared for you, a necessary part of the journey that builds your endurance and deepens your faith. Keep walking, keep trusting, and keep your eyes fixed on me, for the dawn is coming and the shadows will soon flee away. I want you to forgive yourself for the mistakes of the past, for the times you fell short, and for the opportunities you think you missed. Holding onto guilt and regret is like drinking poison and expecting it to heal you. It only serves to weigh you down and keep you stuck in a time that no longer exists. I have forgiven you. I have cast your sins as far as the east is from the west, and I remember them no more. So who are you to condemn whom I have set free? Receive my forgiveness, wash your face, and step into the new day with a lighter heart, knowing that your past does not define your future. The enemy wants you to believe that you are running out of time, that you are too old, or that it is too late for your dreams to come to pass. But I am the God of time, and I stand outside of time. I can accelerate things in a moment. I can restore the years that the locusts have eaten, and I can bring a sudden breakthrough that makes up for years of delay. Do not look at the calendar with anxiety. Look at me with expectation, for I am never late and I am never early. I am always right on time. Your set time of favor is coming, and when I move, no man can stop it, and no circumstance can hinder it. I know that you have been concerned about your purpose, wondering if you are making a difference, or if your life truly matters in the grand scheme of things. Let me assure you that you are essential to my plan, a unique instrument in my orchestra that plays a note no one else can play. Your kindness to a stranger, your prayers for a friend, your faithfulness in the small things, these are all treasured in heaven and have a ripple effect that goes far beyond what you can see. You do not need to be famous to be significant. You only need to be faithful, and I will take your offering and multiply it in ways that will astonish you. Sometimes you feel like a fragile vessel, cracked and broken by the harshness of life, but it is through those very cracks that my light can shine the brightest to a dark world. Do not hide your scars or be ashamed of your story, for your testimony of overcoming is the key that will unlock freedom for others who are trapped in similar prisons. I am the potter, and you are the clay. Even if you feel shattered, I can remold you into a vessel of honor, stronger and more beautiful than before. Your brokenness is not the end. It is the beginning of a new creation, a testament to my redeeming power. I am inviting you to simplify your life, to clear away the clutter of distractions and the noise of trivial things that demand your attention, but drain your spirit. In the quiet simplicity of seeking me first, you will find the clarity you have been searching for, and everything else will fall into its proper place. Seek first my kingdom and my righteousness, and all these things, the provision, the guidance, the relationships, will be added unto you without the stress and striving. Come back to the basics of faith. Love me, love people, and trust that I am taking care of the rest. You have been striving for approval, trying to please people and meet expectations that are impossible to satisfy. But I want you to rest in the knowledge that you are already approved by me. You do not need to earn my love. You do not need to perform for my grace, and you do not need to hustle for your worth. You are my child, and that is enough. Let the opinions of others fall away like autumn leaves, and let my voice be the only one that defines who you are. When you know you are loved by the King of Kings, the rejection of the world loses its sting. I am breaking the cycle of worry that has run in your family for generations, and I am establishing a new legacy of faith and peace through you. You may feel like the battle is intense, but that is because you are the cycle breaker, the one chosen to stand in the gap and say, "This stops with me." I am empowering you with spiritual weapons to tear down strongholds of anxiety and fear, and to build a foundation of trust that your children and your children's children will walk upon. Be strong and courageous, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go, and the victory is already assured. There is a peace that comes from acceptance, from stopping the war against reality and trusting that I am in the midst of your current situation, no matter how messy it looks. Acceptance does not mean giving up. It means surrendering your demand that things must be different right now for you to be happy. Find the blessings that are hidden in the present moment, the roof over your head, the food on your table, the love of a friend, and let gratitude become the gateway to peace. When you start thanking me for what you have, the worry about what you lack begins to fade away. I want to heal the trauma that is stored in your memory, the painful events that replay like a broken record and trigger anxiety when you least expect it. Give me permission to walk into those dark rooms of your past, to shine my light of healing, and to rewrite the ending of those stories with my redemption. You are not a victim of your past. You are a victor through Christ who strengthens you, and I am setting you free from the emotional chains that have held you back. Take a deep breath and release the pain. It is safe to let it go, for I am here to hold you together. You have been looking for a sign that everything is going to be okay, and this message is that sign, a direct communication from my heart to yours. The fact that you are still here, still standing, still breathing after everything you have been through is proof of my sustaining grace. You are a survivor, a warrior, and a beloved child, and I am not done with you yet. The best chapters of your life are still unwritten. Trust the author of your story, for I am writing a narrative of redemption, restoration, and overflowing joy that will make sense of all the confusion. Do not let the news of the world terrify you, for nations may rise and fall, economies may shake, but my kingdom is unshakable and my throne is secure. You are a citizen of heaven first, and your supply comes from my riches in glory, not from the systems of this world. I fed Elijah by the brook, I provided manna in the wilderness, and I multiplied the widow's oil. Surely I can take care of you in these times. Keep your eyes on me, not on the chaos, and you will walk on water while the world is sinking in fear. I am teaching you the art of stillness, the discipline of quieting your soul in a loud and busy world, so that you can hear my still, small voice guiding you. Be still and know that I am God. Know that I am in control. Know that I am powerful, and know that I am for you. In the stillness, you will find the strength you need to face the noise. In the silence, you will find the wisdom to make the right choices. Make space for me in your day. even just a few minutes, and watch how my peace permeates every other hour. You have been carrying a burden of loneliness, feeling like no one truly understands the depth of your thoughts or the complexity of your emotions. But I created you. I knit you together in your mother's womb, and I know you better than you know yourself. I understand every nuance of your heart. You are never truly alone, for my spirit resides within you, a constant companion who comforts, guides, and loves you with an everlasting love. Talk to me as you would to a friend, for I am listening, and I care about every detail of your life. I am releasing a fresh wind of hope into your life today, blowing away the dust of disappointment and the ashes of burnt-out dreams. Hope is the anchor of the soul, firm and secure, and I want you to latch onto my promises with a grip that refuses to let go. Believe again, dream again, and expect goodness to find you, for I am a God who delights in giving good gifts to his children. The discouragement you have felt is lifting, and the sun of righteousness is rising with healing in its wings to warm your spirit. Remember that your battle is not against flesh and blood, but against spiritual forces that want to steal your peace and kill your joy. Put on the full armor of God, the helmet of salvation to protect your mind, the breastplate of righteousness to guard your heart, and the shield of faith to extinguish the fiery darts of worry. You are equipped for this fight, and you do not fight for victory, but from a position of victory that I have already won on the cross. Stand your ground, refuse to be moved, and watch the enemy flee in 7 directions. I am simplifying your path, removing the confusion and the complexity that has made you feel like you are walking in a maze. The path of the righteous is like the morning sun, shining ever brighter till the full light of day. It is a path of clarity, not confusion. If you are confused, stop and wait for my peace to lead you, for I am not the author of confusion but of peace. I will make the crooked places straight and the rough places smooth, and you will hear a voice behind you saying, "This is the way, walk in it." You have worried about your health, monitoring every symptom and imagining the worst, but I remind you that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. I am the Lord who heals you, Jehovah Rapha, and I am sending my healing word to every cell, tissue, and organ in your body right now. Peace is a medicine, and laughter is a cure. So fill your heart with joy and your mind with my promises, and let the stress that causes sickness melt away. I hold your life in my hands, and I have appointed the number of your days. Trust me with your physical vessel. I see the financial pressure that has been keeping you up at night, the calculations you do in your head over and over again. My child, am I not the owner of the cattle on 1,000 hills? Is anything too hard for me? I can open windows of heaven and pour out a blessing that you do not have room enough to receive. Do not worship money by worrying about it. Worship me by trusting that I am your provider, your source, and your sustainer. Seek me, and I will give you the wisdom to manage what you have, and the favor to increase your storehouse. You are entering a season of divine rest, where you will cease from your painful labor and learn to work from a place of grace and ease. My yoke is easy and my burden is light. If what you are carrying feels heavy and hard, it is not from me. Exchange your heavy yoke for mine, and you will find rest for your souls. Learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart. Work hard, yes, but do not toil with anxiety. Do your best and leave the results to me, knowing that my blessing makes rich and adds no sorrow with it. I want you to know that your prayers have not gone unheard. They are like sweet incense rising to my throne, and I am already setting things in motion to answer them. Just because you haven't seen the manifestation yet doesn't mean I am not working. The seed is growing underground before it breaks through the soil. Do not dig up the seed with doubt. Water it with faith and thanksgiving, knowing that the harvest is guaranteed. I am faithful to my word, and I watch over it to perform it. What I have spoken over your life will surely come to pass. Let go of the need for validation from others, for their applause is fleeting, and their opinions are fickle. You have the validation of the one who matters most. I have called you by name, I have redeemed you, and I have set you apart for a holy purpose. Walk in the confidence of who you are in Christ, a royal priesthood, a chosen generation, a holy nation. When you know your worth is settled in heaven, you no longer need to beg for it on earth. Stand tall, for you are a child of the King. I am healing your relationships, softening hearts, and bringing reconciliation where there has been strife and division. Peacemakers are blessed, for they shall be called the children of God. So be a carrier of peace in your home and in your workplace. Forgive those who have offended you, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Let go of bitterness, for it blocks the flow of my blessing. As you extend grace to others, you will find that a fresh wave of grace washes over your own soul. You have been afraid of the unknown, but I want you to embrace the adventure of walking with me into uncharted territories. I go before you to make the way safe. I come behind you to be your rear guard, and I walk beside you as your constant companion. The unknown is only scary if you are alone, but with me, it is an opportunity to see my power displayed in new ways. Take my hand, step out in faith, and watch me part the Red Sea in front of you. You are safe in my keeping. I am silencing the inner critic that constantly points out your flaws and magnifies your weaknesses. That voice is not mine. My voice convicts to restore, it does not condemn to destroy. You are covered by the blood of the Lamb, clothed in righteousness, and seen as blameless in my sight. When the accuser tries to remind you of your past, remind him of his future, and stand firm in the truth of your redemption. You are loved, you are accepted, and you are free from condemnation. This is a new day, a fresh start, a clean slate that I am handing to you with the rising of the sun. Do not drag yesterday's dirt into today's sanctuary. Leave the past behind and press forward to the high calling of God in Christ Jesus. I have new mercies for you this morning, tailored specifically for the challenges of this day. Open your hands to receive them. Open your heart to believe them and walk in the light of my love. I am placing a hedge of protection around your mind, guarding your thoughts from the intrusion of negativity and despair. When you feel the darkness closing in, speak my name, Jesus, for there is power in that name to break every chain and flee every demon. My peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you, not as the world gives do I give to you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. You have wondered if you have enough strength to keep going, and my answer is no, you do not, but I do. My power is made perfect in your weakness. When you are weak, then you are strong because my strength kicks in to carry you. Stop trying to be the hero and let me be your strength. Lean on me, rest in me, and let me carry the heavy end of the log. You will run and not grow weary. You will walk and not faint, because the Lord is the strength of your life. I am bringing order to the chaos in your life, organizing the scattered pieces into a beautiful mosaic that tells a story of grace. Trust the process, even when it looks messy, for I am a God of order and design. Nothing is wasted in my economy. Every pain, every tear, every delay is being used to craft a testimony that will bring glory to my name. Be patient with yourself and be patient with me. The masterpiece takes time, but the result will be breathtaking. Listen closely, my child. You are safe. I want you to say it out loud. I am safe. The world is turbulent, but you are hidden in the cleft of the rock, protected by the Almighty. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against you in judgment you shall condemn. This is your heritage as a servant of the Lord. Profound safety that allows your nervous system to calm down and your spirit to rest. I am restoring the years that fear has stolen from you, giving you back the joy and the laughter that was suppressed by anxiety. Joy is your strength, and I want you to cultivate a spirit of celebration even before the victory is seen. Sing in the shower, praise in the car, dance in the kitchen. Confuse the enemy with your joy. When you praise, the atmosphere changes, the heavy clouds lift, and my presence descends to dwell in your praises. You have been carrying the weight of what others think, but I am cutting that cord today and setting you free to be your authentic self. You were not created to fit into a mold made by man. You were created to reflect my glory in your own unique way. Be bold, be courageous, be you, the you I designed before the world began. When you walk in your true identity, you will find a peace that comes from congruence, from being who you really are. I am illuminating the next step for you, just one step, because that is all you need to see right now. Do not be paralyzed by the need to see the whole staircase. Just take the one step that is lit up by my word. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path, a lamp for the immediate step, not a floodlight for the distant future. Trust that when you take that step, the light will move forward to reveal the next one. I want you to know that your sensitivity is a gift, not a curse. It allows you to feel deeply, to empathize with others, and to sense my spirit. Do not harden your heart to protect yourself. Instead, give your heart to me for safekeeping. I will guard it, I will nurture it, and I will use your tender heart to bring healing to a broken world. You are a vessel of my compassion, and your tears are watering seeds of love that will grow into a mighty harvest. I am resolving the conflicts that have been draining your energy, bringing solutions that you could not have thought of on your own. Leave the vindication to me. You do not need to defend yourself or prove your point. Be still and let me fight for you. My justice is perfect and my timing is impeccable. When you step back and let me handle it, you will see mountains move and walls come tumbling down without you lifting a finger. You are entering a time of clarity where the fog will lift, and you will see your life through the lens of my purpose. Things that seemed confusing will suddenly make sense. Closed doors will be understood as protection, and delays will be seen as divine timing. I am giving you the mind of Christ, the ability to see things from a heavenly perspective. Ask for wisdom, and I will give it liberally. Ask for understanding, and it will be poured out upon you. I am inviting you to a banquet of peace, a table prepared for you in the presence of your enemies, in the presence of your fears and worries. You can sit and feast on my goodness even while the battle rages, for the battle is mine, but the banquet is yours. Eat of the bread of life, drink of the living water, and let your soul be satisfied. You do not have to wait for the war to end to find peace. You can have peace right now, in the middle of it all. I am rewriting your internal dialogue, changing it from a script of worry to a script of worship. Instead of saying, "What if I fail?" start saying, "God is with me." Instead of saying, "I can't handle this," start saying, "I can do all things through Christ." Your words have power. They are rudders that steer the ship of your life. Steer it towards hope, towards faith, and towards peace. Speak life over your situation and watch the dry bones come to life. You are loved with an everlasting love, a love that is not based on your performance but on my covenant. Nothing can separate you from this love, not height, nor depth, nor angels, nor demons, nor things present, nor things to come. You are securely held in the grip of grace, and no one can snatch you out of my hand. Rest in this security. Let it be the pillow for your head tonight. You are mine, and I am yours forever. I am giving you the gift of now, the ability to be fully present and enjoy the moment without being robbed by the past or the future. This moment is holy ground. I am here, you are here, and there is grace for this moment. Smell the flowers, taste your food, listen to the laughter, feel the sun on your face. Life is happening right now. Do not miss it by living in your head. I have given you all things richly to enjoy. I am breaking the chains of addiction and unhealthy habits that you have used to cope with your pain. You do not need those crutches anymore. I am your strength and your shield. I am healing the root cause of your pain, so you no longer need the numbing agent. Walk in freedom, for whom the sun sets free is free indeed. There is no condemnation, only an invitation to a higher, cleaner, freer way of living. You have been waiting for a breakthrough, and I tell you that the breakthrough begins in your mind, with a decision to trust me despite the evidence. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Start thanking me for the answer before you see it. That is the key that unlocks the door. Your praise is the battering ram that breaks down the walls of resistance. Shout unto God with a voice of triumph. I am surrounding you with songs of deliverance, melodies from heaven that will uplift your spirit and drown out the noise of the world. Listen to worship music. Let the lyrics wash over you. Let the truth of who I am saturate your mind. Worship is a weapon, a way to shift the atmosphere instantly. When you worship, you are realigning your perspective with heaven, and peace is the natural byproduct of that alignment. I am giving you a new vision for your future, one that is not limited by your past failures or your current lack. Lift up your eyes and look at the fields, for they are white for harvest. I have plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Dream big, for you serve a big God. Expand your tent pegs, for I am about to expand your territory. The best is yet to come. I want you to know that your gentle spirit is a strength, not a weakness. In a loud world, your quiet confidence speaks volumes. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Continue to walk in humility and kindness, for these are the attributes of my kingdom. I will exalt you in due time. Just keep walking humbly with your God. Your reward is great, both in this life and in the one to come. I am removing the toxic people from your life who disturb your peace and planting you in a community of faith that will nurture your growth. Pray for discernment to know who to walk with, for bad company corrupts good character. I am bringing divine connections, people who will encourage you, challenge you, and sharpen you. You are not meant to do life alone. I am building a family around you. I am releasing a spirit of sound mind over you, chasing away the fog of confusion and the shadows of depression. You have the mind of Christ, a mind that is clear, sharp, and filled with light. Claim this promise daily. Reject the brain fog, reject the lethargy. Arise and shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon you. You are alert, you are awake, and you are alive in me. My child, as we come to the end of this message, I want you to feel the weight lifting off your shoulders. I am taking it from you right now. Exhale the worry, inhale my peace. You are lighter now, freer now. Go into this day or into this night with the absolute certainty that I am with you, I am for you, and I will never leave you. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you. Remember to nourish your spirit daily, just as you nourish your body. Come back to this place of quiet often. Come back to my word. If this message has touched your heart, I invite you to subscribe to this channel, not for numbers, but so that you can continue to receive these whispers of hope and strength. Join this community of believers who are seeking my face. I love you with an everlasting love. Be at peace, my child. Be at peace.